Good day, moderator, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. My name is Innocent Emeng, postgraduate student, Department of Public Health. I'll be presenting on the effect of ethanol extract of Dennettia Tripetala, which is also known as pepper fruit, on fear and anxiety in mice. So these are my content. Background. Mental health-related illness, particularly anxiety disorder, have become a major public health concern worldwide, significantly impairing emotional well-being, social functioning, and economic productivity. Globally, anxiety disorder rank among the most common mental illnesses, affecting more than 300 million people according to the World Health Organization. This condition often manifests as excessive fear, restlessness, and difficulty coping with daily stressors, leading to decreased work efficiency and increased economic burden. In Nigeria, recent community-based studies have shown that approximately 20 to 25% of adults experience significant anxiety symptoms. Statement of the problem. The burden of anxiety disorder in Nigeria is high, yet the availability and affordability of effective treatment remains limited. These rising figures are compounded by economic hardship, unemployment, insecurity, and social stressors, which further elevate the burden of mental distress and reduce productivity. The need for accessible and affordable treatment options is therefore critical, especially in low-resource settings like Nigeria, where conventional anxiolytic medication are expensive and sometimes associated with adverse side effects. In response to this, increasing interest in natural plant products as cost-effective alternative for management of anxiety and other neuropsychiatric conditions. Dennettia Tripetala, which is also known as pepper fruit, a tropical plant widely consumed in Nigeria, is traditionally used to manage ailments such as cough, fever, toothache, diarrhea, diabetes, and even nausea in pregnancy. It contains diverse phytochemicals including alkaloids, saponins, flavonoids, which have been reported to exhibit antimicrobial, analgesic, anti-inflammatory, and neuropharmacological effect. Aim and objective. The aim is to determine the effect of ethanol extract of Dennettia Tripetala in fear and anxiety in mice. The objectives include to observe fear and anxiety in the control group, to observe fear and anxiety in the untreated group with memory impairment, and to observe the fear and anxiety in test group treated with Dennettia Tripetala. My materials and method. Materials, those were the materials that were used for this study. Preparation of Dennettia Tripetala. Dennettia Tripetala fruit were purchased, identified, and authenticated at the University of Calabar Herbarium. The seeds were dried, pulverized, and 200 grams of the powder was extracted by cold maceration in 95% ethanol for 24 hours. The extract was filtered, concentrated using a rotary evaporator at 45 degrees Celsius and stored at 4 degrees Celsius. A working solution was prepared by dissolving 15 grams of the extract in 150 ml of normal saline. 18 mice were housed under standard laboratory conditions and allowed to acclimatize for 2 weeks. Food and water were provided to them at libitum. Ethical approval was obtained. That's the ethical approval number on the screen. Experimental design. 22 to 31 grams of mice were randomly assigned into 3 groups with 6 mice per group. Group A served as a control, Group B served as the ethanol group, and Group 3, or Group C, I beg your pardon, served as the treatment group. Anxiety-related behaviors were assessed using the elevated plus maze. Each mouse was placed in the center, facing an open arm, and allowed to explore for 5 minutes. The maze was cleaned with methylated spirit between trials. Behavioral scores were obtained for open and closed arm entry, duration, head dip, stretch, attend posture, rearing, grooming, urination, and defecation. Statistical analysis was done using ANOVA, followed by least significant difference post-hoc test. Results were analyzed as mean plus or minus standard error of mean, and statistical difference was set at p-value of 0.05. Data analysis was performed using IBM SPSS statistics. So just run through the result to my conclusion. Okay, discussion. The study assessed the effect of ethanol extract of Dennettia Tripetala on fear and anxiety in mice using the elevated plus maze. Ethanol administration increased anxiety-like behavior by increasing head dips, stretch, attend posture, grooming, close arm entry frequency, and close arm duration, while open arm duration and open arm entry was decreased. Conclusion. The finding of this study demonstrate that ethanol extract of the Dennettia Tripetala significantly reduces anxiety-like behavior in mice, as evidenced by improved open arm exploration and reduced fear anxiety responses in the elevated plus maze. These results indicate that Dennettia Tripetala possess notable anxiolytic properties and may modulate neural pathways that are involved in anxiety regulation. Thank you very much.